Hello, welcome to another talk on money, business, and investing. My name is Jose. I'm the founder of the company here at Master Investor and our brand. Welcome back if you're an existing subscriber. If you're new, ensure to follow us here and all other social media platforms. We are providing daily content that can literally alter your finances forever when the information that is learned gets applied in your life. Check out the links in the description so that you have access to tools, resources, and other networks that we have available to ultimately help us build the asset column. Here at Master Investor, our mission is to elevate the financial well-being of humanity through high-quality financial education made simple. We look at opportunities to build passive income and true wealth. We have 3 ebooks right now available on Amazon, and also you can get them on our website. We have turned each book into a digital course where we are actively adding more assets in each ebook. Therefore, you can help yourself as you go through the chapters with tools, resources, networks, exclusive interviews with wealthy entrepreneurs, celebrities, and other assets that we're going to be adding in the near future. The course will go up on value. So when you get in today, the great thing about it is that you will be grandfathered in for any other asset that we add in the future. And we will continue to add more. So in 5 years from now, 10 years from now, imagine how many more assets we're going to have inside of that digital course. And you will be grandfathered in. So it's a great offer. Get in right now. It's going to help you understand the history of money, how wealth is created. And in order to make money work hard for us through sound investing, we need to understand how money is created. We need to understand how to leverage ourselves to wealth by doing less, using systems, using the new rules of money, because the old rules of money do not work obviously anymore because the laws have changed regarding money. Today, money is fiat, fake, paper, monopoly money, a currency, an idea backed up by confidence, and it's created with debt. Therefore, debt is tax-free according to the law, all types of debt. So that's why the ultra wealthy, we love to use debt. We encourage our community to leverage debt. There are 2 types of debt, good and bad debt. A lot of people have bad debt and they only experience that side of debt. And there's nothing wrong with having bad debt and liabilities. In fact, we encourage everyone to live above our means. However, we must first focus on the asset column. Once that asset column is producing passive income and capital gains income to pay for any type of liability that we want, that's when we go and get those liabilities. And if you already have liabilities, which majority of people do because they lack financial education, so they started accumulating liabilities instead of assets, because the schools are training people to become employees and soldiers. Employees to work for the corporations of the wealthy, and soldiers to defend the corporations of the wealthy, like the governments. That's why here in the United States, high school, freshman, junior, sophomore, they start recruiting you to be part of a class called ROTC, which is basically training you to be part of the army, you see. And so we need to understand what everything is for. Every single system and company or organization has a mission. And we talk about the 8 components that makes a successful business great. And we must understand them, because not only is going to help us build our business into a successful brand, not just a commodity, because otherwise, if it's a commodity, somebody can replace that. You see, you need to create something that is unique in the brand, that is protected. It could be a logo that is trademarked. The legalities must be in place. And a lot of people focus on the product itself being like the best thing, is the most important component. It's not. If you have a great product but you don't have the other 7 components, then the company will fail. Majority of companies don't make it because they lack one of these components. You will learn about them inside of our digital course, how to build cash flow with the internet, turn passive income on. So I suggest that you click the link in the description, get in right now so that you get yourself in a good position to have access to additional assets that we'll be adding in there, download the ebook. You can also read it on your phone and via the virtual office that you will have access once you sign up. And you can download any other asset that we have there right now. One of them is a financial statement. And I bring this up because I believe it's the most important step to know exactly where we are financially today. Even if you have a job right now and you're thinking about how can you make more money, but you need to ensure that whatever you're going to be doing will supplement that income eventually so that you can quit that job. Maybe you don't like that job. There are some people in our community here at Master Investor that have great jobs and they are learning how to invest their safe income into passive income themselves, right? We always encourage everyone to do it themselves. Never give your money away to anybody to invest it for you. That's why it's important to invest in financial education and get as much information, courses, seminars, marketing events, anything that will help you build your leadership skills and your business skills to become more valuable as an individual. That's the key of becoming wealthier in this new era in the next 10 years, 12 in 20, 30 years, we're going to see tremendous wealth being transferred to those who have value in themselves. Because not only personal branding is important, but creating successful businesses that solve problems in the world is key. With softwares, artificial intelligence, and we're going to show you exactly how to position yourself in the world so that you can have access to this big money that is looking for everybody to claim it, right? Money literally is around us all the time. We need to understand that money is an idea. If you can shift your mindset from seeing money with your eyes, instead use your mind to see money, because money is just an idea. There's nothing backing it. August 15, 1971, that's when President Nixon separated the gold standard from the US dollar. From that point forward, that's when money became monopoly money, fake money, because the gold is no longer backing the dollar, meaning that the money itself is paper, is fiat money. It's just an idea backed up by confidence. And today money is digital, right? So we don't see it. And you must understand that, because that way it allows you to not only make it easier for you to understand to make $1 million is not that hard to achieve in a year. It's $2,750 plus per day that we need to have coming in cash flow. And what I mean by positive cash flow, that's our bottom line, meaning that after all expenses are paid, that's our profit every single day. If we do that consistently for the entire year, that's $1 million in positive cash flow. Not everybody wants to make $1 million. Some people be grateful to have $18,000 coming in every single month. Some people be okay with that lifestyle, and they'll feel like they're the wealthiest people in the world. And we encourage everyone to understand that wealth has nothing to do with money necessarily. It has to do with the time in which we can thrive without working and being able to still live and maintain the lifestyle that we like to have without shrinking. A lot of people teach others out there in the world, which is the wrong advice and it's a poor mindset. You have to be careful who you listen to, right? We always talk about it here in our community, to align yourself with the right mentors. And they teach others that in order to build wealth, you must cut expenses, you must shrink. And that type of mindset alone, that makes you small. That already cuts you short of your opportunities. In fact, if you're having problems, you need to expand. You need to, if there's a lack of something in your life, you need to expand. You need to learn how to increase your asset column. And that's why I always go back to financial education, because financial education is where the true power lays. Once you have that financial education, you can decide what to do with your $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $10,000, $100,000, $500,000, $1 million, whatever you have in your bank. You understand how to move that money correctly and how to put it to work. Instead of you investing it, not investing it, but giving it to somebody to invest it for you, right? And they might not even make money the way you want to make money. Those are sales people, they're brokers, and they're making money by having your money in the market. So they're making commissions based on your money being in the market. So you lose all control once you give your money away. You have no power over the companies that they're investing that money to, and it gives you no leverage whatsoever. If there's any returns in the future, will be very insignificant compared to if you were to do it yourself. And that's what we're learning how to do here at Master Investor. It's better to start small but at least we control 100% of our decisions, of our capital, of the assets that we are accumulating, right? We call in the shots. And in order to have that done successfully, we need to have financial education, and it's something that we need to apply every single day. So we always have a saying here at Master Investor that we go to sleep smarter than we were yesterday. Why? Because we're working on our self-development and we're focusing on the 4 pillars of an extraordinary life, which are health, wealth, love, and happiness. When we achieve success in all of those pillars, meaning that we're focusing in building them together. And the way we do that is very simple. Get in alignment with your purpose in life, with your passions, and focus on building that asset column, because money brings in more happiness if you're a happy person. If you're a loving person, it's going to bring more out of that, right? Money magnifies. So people say, well, money doesn't make you happy. Well, it does to me. Money does make me happy, right? Because I can go and help out more people. I can buy more things. I can do more things, etc., right? I can have access to more options. It's all about the total freedom. That's why I said earlier on the video that wealth is measured in time, not in dollars. So our wealth number, we can figure out by how many years, how many months, how many days. So people can only last days with their savings account and whatever they have going on right now without working before they run out of money and they have to go back to work. And one of the hardest things I see people having difficulties overcoming when becoming an entrepreneur is to learn how to live without a paycheck, because they've been trained to have that paycheck coming in. And sometimes when you're building a business, you might not have that guarantee coming in, because you have to pay the business expenses before you even see any capital yourself, right? So at the end of the day, what is our bottom line? We need to have that business make us profit, of course. And I believe starting a digital business is key. If you never made money online and all you have right now is a job, if you want to escape the rat race, you want to create something else, and maybe you like your job, you just maybe in 5 years you want to maybe get out of that or do something else, and you want to supplement the type of income that you have there right now. So there are 3 types of income that exist, right? For the new ones, earned income is the type of income you get from a job. The second type of income, and that one is taxed at the highest brackets, earned income, or also known as ordinary income. The second type of income is capital gains income, and that comes from investing. And that is taxed lower than ordinary income. And oftentimes we can use the laws in several different asset classes that allows us to defer taxes, such as doing a 1031 exchange on commercial real estate, okay? And we can basically minimize taxes, okay, with capital gains more than we can with ordinary income. Ordinary income is nearly impossible. You have no room because the laws are not in favor of the employees. This is a capitalist system, okay, which means that private citizens and we control the trade, we for a profit. That means that we can have access to any type of wealth as we want. We need to just be right one time. The American dream to me is mediocrity and rewards combined together, because a lot of times you'll fail your way to success, and it's part of success, but with the right mentors around, with the right team, we can avoid a lot of mistakes that are unnecessary to make. And then that's the fastest way that we can access more wealth, by learning from other people's mistakes. That's why being in this community here at Master Investor and having other communities, because there are great communities out there. We are the authentic brand of money, business, and investment, but we are seeing great people around as well in communities explaining how to build wealth. So we encourage everyone who's watching this to go and do your due diligence and get more mentors out there. Have 10, have as many as you can, 5, right? I have many of them, and I always invest in their products. I continue to develop my skills. I don't stop ever doing that, because the more valuable I become, then I can provide more value to the community, to the world, and people can see that, how authentic we are, how we are growing every day. It shows. It's like going to the gym every single day for a little bit. I explained that only takes 15 minutes to 18 minutes to change your entire life at the gym. If you just go to the gym, work on your diet, make sure you're eating healthy, drink water and whatnot, right? But have that routine going, 18 minutes. If you can't get to the gym, do it at home. sit-ups, jumping jacks, just get active. And you'll see your entire body change over time. And that little bit, 18 minutes, will put you at the top 1% of the entire population at the end of the year. And that goes with any activity. So if we talk about financial education for 18 minutes a day, which we're doing every single day, we're passing that. So we're passing that. And what's going to happen is that we're going to be at the top 1% of people with true financial education, with the real power of creating wealth. And all we have to do is be right one time to have that breakthrough that we all look for in our lives. And the more focused we are in pouring love into ourselves, align ourselves with our passions, and understand how to use systems, how to provide value to the world, how to contribute something to the world, that's how we become even more loving in our lives. We feel love in our life when we contribute something to the world because we know we're empowering other people. And when we make other people's life become better, our lives automatically becomes better. So when we work on ourselves and we focus on getting rid of any distractions, saying no to protect the deeper yes that we have, which is a yes to our dreams. A lot of people go to the graveyard without achieving their dreams. How bad that must feel to go down to your graveyard and not be able to accomplish what you were here to do. We all have talents and skills that are special, but not everybody gets to develop them. You can born with the talent and the gift and the affinity towards a certain activity, but if we don't develop the craft, if we don't work on it, and we don't master money so that we can have time to ourselves, because if you don't have money working for you, then you're going to be working hard for money. And that's the case, period. Okay? If you don't make money work hard for you, literally you're going to be having to work for money and exchange your time for money. So the first thing you got to do, if you have any money in the bank, which I imagine you do because we have a lot of wealthy entrepreneurs and wealthy individuals that come in our community. So if you have already businesses that are making you millions of dollars, get a consultation with us. We have tools, we have resources that can give you a twist in each business to take you to the next level. You'll be surprised. Think about what Elon Musk did back in early 90s. He had the PayPal mafia, they call it, right? He gathered the best people around, the founders of YouTube, the founders of LinkedIn, right? And so many others that went out and did their own thing, but they all built PayPal together and they sold it. And then they went out and built YouTube, LinkedIn, X, SpaceX. So we have to get our team upgraded at all times. So if you reach a level and you feel like you're stuck, check out the team close to you. You need to upgrade. You need to have a twist. You need some sort of input that you have not gotten from that current team. And a lot of times it takes just one conversation. It could be 15 minutes conversation that changed your life. So check out our services, send us an email, go to our website. The link is somewhere in the description, and make sure that you start working on your asset column if you have no business, right? Make sure you start working on how to invest your money so that it works for you and you have control over that. You're not going to give it to a company. You're not going to give it to this person that's going to tell you he's going to bring this return on investment for you. You're actually going to invest in your financial education through our products or other people's products that are aligned with the wealthy mindset so that you can learn how to do a specific investment. So if you want to invest in real estate, then you take a real estate course. If you want to invest in business, then we take a business course. If you want to invest in crypto, we take a crypto course, and so forth. There are 5 different asset classes. Next one, the 4th one is paper assets. Number 5 is commodities. So real estate, business, crypto, paper assets, and commodities. We have 3 ebooks: the 10-year rules of money, how to build cash flow with the return passive income. That one covers even stocks. In one of the chapters, how to build cash flow with stocks. You need to have the education in order to do that. So go ahead and read that. A lot of people can only make capital gains with stocks. So if you want to learn how to cash flow from your stocks, and not even stocks that you own, then go ahead and check out the chapter that we have inside of that ebook, because it's going to detail if you want to learn about how to invest in the stock market and have cash flow coming in. But we have different asset classes that we cover inside that ebook. It's a total guide on showing you how to take one product and make it $1 million digital business. Okay, so you can start from zero to whatever destination you want, and you're going to learn how to do that inside of that ebook. It literally covers the different levels of investors, the categories of investors, the difference between assets and liabilities, how to put a system together, how to raise capital through sales, doing marketing through different platforms. We show you how to create a capture page. We show you how to connect that capture page with the email autoresponder, so we have everything functioning simultaneously, and the customer is the lead that is coming in is being taken to a whole process so that they can go ahead and purchase on autopilot. So having those systems in place is not difficult to do at all because the systems are already created for us. So if you're watching this and you're saying, okay, it sounds interesting, where can I get started? Get the digital course because it's going to help you do step by step. It's that simple. And it's probably less than a coffee or dinner in your favorite restaurant. So take advantage of it right now because it's an offer that will change in price. Why? Because we're adding more assets into that digital course. Now, if you want to just have the ebook, go get it on Amazon. If you like to read it on Kindle, or have the paperback. But remember, living above our means to build wealth is what we talked about on our last live stream. I want you to go watch that because it was such an amazing talk that we had, that it's important to understand that we cannot shrink. If you want to build wealth, don't be greedy. Poor people are greedy. The poor mindset are greedy. Remember that the more generous we are, the wealthier we become, because we're here to solve other people's problems. We're here to fill a need in the world. We find a need and we fill it with something. We fill it with a system of systems that is producing the solution to that need. And if you truly want to have leads coming in for any type of business, you need to understand sales funnels. You need to have a system, period. You don't want to be doing sales one-to-one, and you don't want to be forcing people to buy stuff that they don't want. So in order to align your offer with the right group of people, you need to do a smart marketing. And there are a lot of places that we can tap into that marketing through Facebook marketing, TikTok marketing, YouTube, Google Ads. And there are other opportunities that comes with a system inside of the system that all we have to do is make a deposit and we get unlimited leads coming in, and all we have to do is nurture those leads. A lot of times people find that route better because it's done on autopilot. They don't have to worry about creating the ad or anything. They just have the system itself provide them the leads, and all we have to do is convert them into sales by utilizing copywriting skills. And we're going to show you how to do that, how to send them an email campaign that has already been proven to work. Okay, because we have used it in different lists and they have converted amazingly. So we're going to use the same method. Okay, we don't have to reinvent the wheel. All we have to do is copy the code into our email list and it populates the entire email campaign. It's that simple. Today, artificial intelligence is our best friend. We can literally get to wealth in the fast track very quickly. Remember, there are 4 players in the cash flow circle. I want you to imagine a circle, divide that circle in the middle with one line going vertical and one line going horizontal. On the left corner, top corner, we find the employee, okay, and they work for money, right? And they exchange time for money. If they don't show up to work, then they don't get paid. They have a certain language and certain mindset that they speak, the left side of the cash flow circle people. And then on the bottom left corner, we have the S, the self-employed. And the self-employed thinks that they're the best at what they do. So usually they have to show up to see the client themselves. They might have an assistant, but they lack systems. And the major issue with them is that since they think that they're the best at what they do, they're specialists, they don't hire anybody above them. So they basically own a job and they have to show up to make the money. Now, on the right side of the cash flow circle, that's where wealth is built. And that's what we are focusing here in our community at Master Investor to develop. True leaders, wealth entrepreneurs, and inside investors that work on that right side of the cash flow circle. On the top right corner, we have the business owner, the B. And we control and own systems, because even when we don't show up, our systems are making us the money. And that's the difference between the self-employed and the business owner. The self-employed owns a job. The business owner, we own systems that do the selling and telling for us. Even when we're not working, they're working for us 24/7. And on the right bottom corner, we have the I, the inside investor. And if you're an inside investor, you're a business owner successfully, you're a master investor. Okay, an inside investor is a person that is as close as he or she can to the deal. That's what I said earlier, right? We are taking action ourselves. We're not giving the money away to anybody. So in order to be an inside investor, you have to take action. So if you want to invest in crypto, you're going to learn how to open your own wallet. You're going to download the application on your phone, and you're going to deposit your money, and you're going to acquire your cryptocurrencies. That's it. And you're going to do your research and so forth. You're going to take responsibility of your results, because the results is up to you and what type of strategies you use. That's why you have the financial education. You have the power. That's what you come in here to get. So I'm a financial investor, and what we're doing here is becoming more aware of the business principles, of things that have worked in my experience and other people's experiences. We're going to be increasing our financial intelligence by talking about building our asset column with businesses that turn into brands, and we're going to be talking about how to accumulate more clients, how to do it successfully, break into new markets, how to scale our business, how to utilize systems that allows us to do less and make more. And we're going to cover everything that requires us to build true wealth here at Master Investor. So I want you to go to our last live stream, because we talked about living above our means to build wealth, right? And we said that we must increase our financial education to increase our passive income. Investing in our networks, mentors, systems, and resources is one key of wealth. Living above our means is the best path for financial freedom and true wealth. We're doing what we're doing for total freedom, okay? And remember that a business must run on itself. We are going to put the time, the effort, the energy. At the beginning, we might have some sleepless nights when it comes to building our businesses, you understand? So we're going to be concentrating and putting our mind into building an asset that will run on itself, right? Because if it's not doing that, then we don't want to do it, right? Unless you need to do it because you have to do it. But I encourage you to focus on businesses that can run on themselves right from the beginning. Like, yeah, we build the business, we build the system, we build the website, but this has to be on autopilot. This has to be on autopilot because I want to have my freedom. I want this to provide the solution for the audience and then give me the cash flow that I want, that I deserve, because I'm solving their problems. And then that cash flow is going to be reinvested back into whatever I want. And then hopefully we're doing the velocity of cash flow formula, which is buying another cash flowing asset, moving that into a new cash flowing asset. There are 5 steps to the velocity of cash flow, right? And the way we tap into that is, number 1, acquire cash flowing asset. Number 2, recoup our initial capital invested back. Number 3, keep control over the asset. Number 4, move the cash flow into a new cash flowing asset. And number 5, repeat. And that's how we get into the holy grail of investing, which is infinite return on investment. I want you to write this down on your mind, put it in your file somewhere. Infinite return on investment. That's what we're looking for, is when we have no money of our own invested in the deal or the operation or the investment, and yet we're still collecting passive income and maybe capital gains income, depending on the asset in which we are talking about, because not all assets bring in passive income, but we are focusing here at Master Investor to invest for passive income, because passive income is the path of true wealth. We want to have that constant income, and when we do that, it requires a high level of financial education, and because of that, we easily can tap into capital gains income. It's going to come our way anyway, because once we get excess of cash flow coming in from our assets that are cash flowing, then we have to find other assets in different asset classes, not in the same asset class, because we want to diversify among the 5 different asset classes that exist. Once we get that excess of cash flow coming in, we got to move that into other sound assets. And depending on those assets, some of them will only bring us capital gains income, because that's all they do. It could be, stock that is going to go up in value, and that's it. You know, we're not getting cash flow from it, but like I said, we're going to focus on building passive income, including in stocks. You can have passive income, and I show you how to do that inside of our digital course, so check it out. But maybe you're buying a commodity, silver, gold, right? And then it goes up in value eventually, and that is the gain. So capital gains. Today, crypto is the new money in town. And I want to say this on this video because crypto is an asset class. Crypto is an asset for capital gains income, but now it's a currency as well, meaning that we can use crypto to pay each other. The governments around the world are accepting crypto as their digital currency, including El Salvador. And I believe the United States has recognized the crypto as a digital currency. I believe it was last year. The bill was passed last year. And other countries around the world are accepting crypto as a form of payment and currency, and businesses around the world. So now we can take advantage of crypto and its gains to buy other assets and buy liabilities if we want. Because remember, we're doing business and investing to have money work hard for us so that it pays for whatever we want in our life, right? To pay for our lifestyle. I hope that you learned a lot on today's video. Let me know if you have any questions down in the comment section. We're doing a video on money, business, and investing, recapping on our live streams, and much more here at Master Investor every single day. So tune in, turn on the notifications. If you learned something, give a like, share. It helps the channel. We already surpassed 300,000 views. We have been doing a live stream since the year started, and we're going to continue to provide high quality financial education made simple, because that is our mission, is to elevate the financial well-being of humanity. And we're going to be doing that every single day so that our people in our community here at Master Investor becomes wealthy and financially free. That's the most important. And guess what? We are active investors. That is a master investor, right? Because we're not giving our money away to anybody. We have control, and we're building an asset column. It's better to start small, plant the seeds on that asset column now. You'll thank me later in a year from now, because we're going to recap in a year from now too. I'm going to say, remember, last year, I told you get started now. Where are we? And you're going to see the growth of Master Investor and everybody in the community. So make sure, if you're watching this now, get in, click the link in the description, go to our digital courses, because it's going to change your life. Remember, 2 things we must do in order to become wealthier. We need to understand how to make more money faster with less work than we're doing now. And number 2, we need to master how to make money work hard through sound investing. So we need a combination of systems, financial education, and AI. So get inside of our digital course. We also talked about the Quantum Club opportunity. I'm going to add the link in the description. This is for traders, people that like to trade. This could be a tool that you can implement in your business model so that you can trade on autopilot and get higher return on investments. So meaning that if you're spending 12 hours on the computer trading and you're only getting less than 9%, let's say, return on your money every single month, and this tool can do it better and on autopilot and gives you more return on investment, then maybe something that you need to take a look at, or maybe you can just implement it next to whatever you're already doing. I believe the tool is $15,000. The software itself is proven to work. You can check out the tool, the actual software. And if you want to promote the opportunity without buying the product, you can also join the affiliate program. You earn a commission, and I think it's an ongoing commission if there's a subscription, but I don't think it's a subscription for the initial product. There are other tools inside the software, but check it out. It's called Quantum Club. It basically is an opportunity for people that want to make money through the affiliate partnership that they have. And if you want to utilize the product just as a client of the product, as a trader to use the product, you can just do that. You don't have to promote. You don't have to even know that the affiliate partnership exists. But we have 2 types of people in our audiences here that are looking for affiliate partnerships. And we also have people that are looking for tools that already have businesses that are growing, and they have the capital to go ahead and get a high-ticket item for their business to grow. So check out the link in the description. We have many tools and resources. I'll see you inside of our digital courses. And thank you for having me today. I appreciate your time, bringing you the good and bad news of money, the business principles that work in all economies. Remember, don't cut your expenses to attempt to become wealthy. Learn how to expand the asset column. That's the message. And watch the Living Above Our Means to Build Wealth live stream that we had yesterday. And I will see you later on our next live stream. Stay extraordinary and wealthy. Bye for now.